on this, what is it, Signing Sunday? You already know we right here at work decided to hop on, chop it up with individual sequels. The talk of the town is going down, the word on the curb. You heard me? It is a beautiful day here in Southern California. Beautiful day. You know, seems we're out of our storm already, so lovely day to be out and about and enjoying it, right? Just make sure to always be aware of your surroundings, because it does get hectic. Let me just set this up real quick. And for those who are interested, I did drop a new video on this channel and on my other channel. You know, you guys curious to scope those out. Let me just move this over here. Oh, the homie Derek is definitely up in the house. Whoa, whoa. What's good, my boy? And the homie Mr. Basa is definitely up in the casa for the raza. You already know. That's right, homie. Getting ready to make that Skrilla, illa. You hear one of the YouTube's OGs had a baby with a 0. No wonder he's sticking. Who? Well, I haven't heard nothing. But 18's already, you know, legal of age, so. You know what's crazy? What's crazy is that shout out to the homie Martin, who's always sending me clippings and every single day, so he's always on top of his stuff. You know, gracias for all the hard work you be doing, bro. Even though sometimes, you know, you don't really gotta send me the same message over and over. Like I'll eventually get to it. Nah, but he did send me some clippings, right? I guess of some of a comment section about. That's the thing. I don't know whose channel it was, right? Because it just went directly to where the comment section was at, right? So I don't know whose channel it was on. But he said, "What do I think about this?" And it said, so what did it say? It said, "Oh, people over here talking about the age difference or the age gap difference or some shit like that, right?" When you have people like Elon Musk, who just had a baby with a 27-year-old, and he's 53 or some shit like that. And people were like, "Oh yeah, that's true, huh? Like, good example." And I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you comparing that situation to this situation? 27 is already an adult, bro. This is a 16-year-old, a fucking minor, bro. And the fact that the people are saying, you know, good example, I'm just like, bro, like, do you guys hear yourselves? Like, fucking, the ignorance is fucking crazy in people, bro. I don't understand how it could go over their heads. Like, you know, like, bro, how the fuck do you not catch that? Like, my boy, it's not the same situation. That's an adult. This is a child, bro. Do you fucking A, bro? People are wild, bro. I'm telling you. It's a trip. I don't know if this is me, but I feel like my brain is developing amongst myself. Just getting conversations with friends. Yeah. As everybody's, bro. One that's been talking about leaving YouTube last few days. American Cholo? I don't know. It's because I really don't keep up with channels like that, bro. Like when if people would trip out if you look at my algorithm's full of fucking history channels and science channels and fucking astronomy and philosophy and psychology, like literally, bro. Oh, and sports, you know. But like that's literally all my fucking, you know, algorithm. Oh, and music. So it's rare that I get like, you know, one of these like prison channel people, right? Except when people send me the clippings, right? But normally I'm always watching, you know, other shit. So when it comes to like the, I guess, the Yarda genre, I really am clueless. But obviously, when people send it, I scope it out, right? Because obviously they're my subscribers, and that's the questions they're asking, and that's what they want to hear my opinions on, right? So that's why I discuss it. Because obviously, not an asshole, I'm gonna answer the subscribers' questions. Marvelous, Marvelous proclaims he's not a pedo, but he did the deed. Yeah. Now, as in, I don't know if like he's attracted to that or if that's his mo, right? Going just off of this incident, right? But I can tell you that it's wrong. One thing I will give him credit for though is that he's owning up to it though. At least he's not denying it and trying to cover it up. So the fact that he's owning up to it, even though it's coming with excuses and whatnot, though, the fact that at least he admitted to it, right? There's individuals on here that don't even admit to even that. So although I may not be down with none of that shit, the fact that he at least admits it, at least he's not trying to cover it up, which is, which you can't really say for a lot of these guys on here, right? Who, even with proof, they're fucking saying that, nah, homie, that shit's AI. Like, okay, buddy. At 26, her mind is fully developed. Yeah, facts. At 26, her mind is fully developed. This is facts. Streets ain't loyal. Apparently, his wife even babysat this. Saw in the comments. Oh, and him being uh, um how can I say his age? Like this is recently. Oh, before she was. Oh, all right. Wait, how do people know this though? Let me see. Apparently, the wife saw it in a comment on Slugs Breaking. Oh, all right. But is that like true though, or is it just something that people are just saying though? Because coming from someone who has a YouTube channel, bro, trust me, there's people that in the comments that literally create all kinds of crazy stories, bro. No lie. I have had individuals, comment on my comments and saying that they ran into me at the park and punked me and they'll go into details, bro, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy, bro. The fact that like you have to make up this whole entire story. It's you know, and you'll be surprised how many people do that. And I'm just like, why would you go to the trouble of lying and making up all this and that? Like, I don't get it. I truly don't understand people sometimes. Like, I get when you don't like somebody, but like to make up shit about them too, though, it's weird, bro. Like, like I could dislike somebody, they could be my enemies though, but I'm not gonna make up shit about them, right? I'm not gonna be like, oh, nah, hey, I seen that fool kissing another guy, homie, that fool's gay, bro, this is facts. Like, no matter how much hatred I have, bro, I'm just not gonna invent stories about somebody, right? Because the truth is just as good. You know what, fuck that fool, and that's it. That's all you need, bro. Fuck them. You don't gotta go into all this fucking lies, and you know what I mean. That's why when people always say other stuff, right? I'm just like, well, I don't know about none of that shit, but I really didn't, I ain't down with them. You know. But I see how other people, because they dislike somebody, they're quick to jump on board. People try to do that with me with like some of these YouTube channels like Gunner all the time on the comments, bro. Like if I'm not aware, like if I can't see what they're trying to do. Like because they how can I say, they misconstrue what I'm saying. Like they feel like just because I critique these individuals, or like let's say I point some stuff out, that automatically means I have like some kind of vendetta against it, or animosity. I just merely point out the hypocrisy. It really doesn't go deeper than that, bro. It's just YouTube for me. Because when I'm not on here, I'm not even paying attention to YouTube. Like I'm not losing sleep over it. But I get it though. Other individuals who make their money, this is their living, right? And this is where they spend the majority of their time. So I could understand why they want to, build this world for them and hold this image, right? Because this is where they mingle and interact and make a living, right? But I live in the real world, so therefore, this is just merely, you know, because in the real world is where everything counts, bro. Because on here, anybody could just come on here and say whatever the fuck they want. Don't make it true though. So no matter how much you boost yourself up on here, once you hit that real world, bro, none of that shit matters. So why even entertain it then? Like, is it possible for Marvelous to reoffend? Yeah, that's all on him. Los pennies. Serio. Let me ask you. I don't know how old you are, but what age is it too young for you if you were single to date somebody? Um, they roughly would have to be around my age, like let's say when there's a big age gap difference, the relationships tend to be really really rocky, bro. Because of the difference, like when you're dating somebody who's that much of an age difference between you guys, um, to find common ground is going to be very difficult, right? Like shit that you guys could actually could gel over, conversate over, right? You guys are gonna most likely have different, interests and views, and you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like trying to hang out with teenagers, bro. Just you're gonna be awkward. It's bad enough when the little homies come, bro. I don't even know half of the people that they're talking about when it comes to music and shit like that and all this other crap. I'm just like, I don't know. But let me tell you something. Normally, when an older person, it works different for women, right? Because yes, women are predators and pedophiles and chomos as well, not just men. But the difference for it works different for women, right? They have different reasons why they choose to do what they do, right? But as for the man, when they choose to, seek out younger, is because they want to dominate the relationship because they know that they could assert themselves. Um, they're they're attracted to the challenge, right? The goal of like controlling the relationship with. That's actually what drives the relationship for him. um Being able to control, pretty much, have it his way. That's the reason why they seek out younger. Because they don't really want to actually be in a relationship, because in a relationship it takes two. You know what I mean? You got to do your share. But there's certain individuals out there that just want everything their way. you know and it's like, if you want everything your way, then you're never gonna find a stable relationship, because it takes two, bro. And I mean two for everything. Like, if she's cooking dinner, then do the dishes. If she cleans the living room, then vacuum the bedroom. But you know what I'm saying? But like, put in your effort though. That's how you make real relationships work. Don't I get this whole fucking machista talk that people, that women has to do everything and the man just has to. Nah, bro. That in the real world, at least, it doesn't work like that. It has never worked like that. And the relationships that you do see like that, they tend to come with a lot of violence from one side or the other, right? Verbally or physically, right? But it does tend to get hectic. Because from time to time, the woman will probably get fed up and speak her mind, and the guy won't like that she's actually now being defiant, and that now triggers him, into, you know, verbally or physically assaulting, right? And that's why you get those kind of relationships, right? When people be like, oh, well, now I see relationships like that work. Like, yeah, but I bet you they're very, very rocky, though. Because who the fuck wants to be, you know, living their life like that, bro? You know, where somebody just, you know, feels like they're the king and you're just their servant. Because then it's not a relationship, you know? And then it's even worse when people try to gloat it off to like their friends. Because then they truly don't care for the person's emotions or feelings. Then, right there in itself, right, they're just an object, you know, for these people just to use. That's why they could just, you know, be like, hey, watch that. Hey, bring me a sandwich and the homies too. And the volada. Because see, then, you know, then she is merely just an object for you, bro. Then there is no love. What's cracking? Like in my boy. What's good, Jose? Streets and backing. Orale, all right. Nah, but see, you know, with with um with Sonny, I don't feel like it's so much that he's backing up Marvelous, right? For me, at least, what I get out of it is that because Blue Devil and American Cholo are speaking out against Marvelous, that's the reason why Sonny is, you know, um, coming like this because of his dislike for Blue Devil and American Cholo, right? He just can't, you know, agree with them or be in any kind of conversation where him and them are actually, you know, on common ground on something because of their past, you know, and how they feel. Yeah, flipping. Truth is objective. Subject. Bitcoins. Serio, no, what's that shit called? Oh yeah, it is Bitcoins. Huh? Is that the shit that Logan Paul and all them fools are in? Cryptocurrency? Yeah, like 21, but even like let's say because 21, you know, um but let's say if you're like 50 and the girl's 21 or 26, you get me? Like it's just it's really hard to for that relationship to actually be a stable one, right? Um they tend to come with like, you know, one party's in it for one thing or another, right? Whether it's money or whatever, right? But it's never actually true emotions. Then start throwing insults like a child because they take as a personal attack. What's cracking man in society, Sonny? I don't know. Oh, it's Shadow. Sonny on his last live said he was 61-year-old woman when he was 15. Does that make him a victim? Yes. You know, and that's another thing, you know, that I, you know, I have made a video talking about this, you know, before, where yes, they are because women are predators too. Don't think that this is just something that is a man only, right? Nah, it works both ways, bro. You know, you have women out there who target, you know, younger males, you know, like I said, it's not just something that affects men, bro, but women as well. You know, if you look into it, you'll be surprised how many there is. There's actually a lot, bro. And, you know, strange in itself that a lot of them end up being teachers or like social workers and shit like that, where they actually work with kids, which is even the more alarming part about it. Because yes, that is not okay. You know, if there's a 37-year-old, you know, woman and she's sleeping with a 15-year-old. Now you, from the man's perspective, right? Or should I say the naive juvenile, because not even the man's perspective, the naive juvenile, you're gonna see it as hell yeah, man. I got this older, you know, chick, and all your friends are gonna be giving you props. But in all true reality, bro, that's not okay. You know, she's manipulating you. You know, to get, you know, whatever pleasure she's looking to get out of you, but you're merely just an object. Now you can say, well, I don't mind being used or whatever. That doesn't make it okay, though. You get what I mean? Because, like I said, like in situations like when Marvel is right, where she consents, it's not like she was raped, right? She agreed to it. Same right here, bro. But that does not make it okay, though. You get what I'm saying? The fact that you're tricked into these scenarios does not make it okay. They take advantage of that. Because truth of the matter is that's wrong in itself as well. But it's not seen that way because of how men see this whole delusion of whoever can sleep with the most women. Like if it's some kind of competition. Because men do tend to brag about shit like that. It's almost like they desperately are out there looking to sleep with as many women as possible. That way they can brag about how many women they slept with, like if that's supposed to mean something. Because I hear that shit all the damn time. Like, oh yeah, I was mad. Bro, I don't give a fuck who you were smashing or how many people you smashed. I don't care. I don't want to know, bro. Like, why the fuck do you care to share this shit, to me, bro? Like, if that's supposed, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that information, bro? Yeah, I could give a fuck, bro. Goofball. But because people are looking to be praised, like, oh, hell yeah, that's right, my boy. Yeah, you really be putting it down. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for that, bro. That neglection shit, it goes deep, bro. Like, damn, bro, the fact that you need that praise is crazy, homie. Like, why do you need people to fucking, build you up like that, homie? Like, let's talk about your childhood, homie. Let's start from there. How was it growing up? Because this shit just doesn't manifest out of nothing. You know what I mean? You're looking for praise for a reason. I don't know what the reason is, right? But there's a root to it, right? So we just gotta find it. I don't know. Maybe you're, didn't really have a bond with your father. That always tends to be the root, of this problem. And a lot of men fall into that shit. You see fools, they sleep with all these women and have all these kids everywhere. Bro, but they're truly not happy though, bro. Always stressing and fighting and because that shit does come with a lot of drama, bro. We'll try it like an angel. No wonder he's cabrón. At the end of the day, you can tell when a girl is young. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like just having conversation, bro. Like it's not like we're talking about like such a thing like where they were like 24, 25. You know what I mean? Like, bro, have a conversation with a 16-year-old, bro. Like just maybe your cousin, maybe if you have any siblings, right? You're able to fucking tell their age, but just by the way they carry themselves and their mannerisms, their lingo, you're able to tell when you're talking to a child compared to when you're talking to somebody who's, of age, bro. Even if they are mature for their age, because I have met people who are mature for their age, right? But you're still able to tell that they're young, bro. You get what I'm saying? Because they based all their opinion on pure emotions, bro. They can't keep their emotions on check. That's how you're able to tell. But like I said, if people want to choose to ignore, the signs, yeah, that's on them, bro. They know what they're doing. But like I said, if you choose to ignore the signs, then when shit hits the fans, then don't be crying and whining about it, bro. Because this is the reason why you should think with your other head. Because in the real world, doing real shit comes with real consequences, bro. And the thing is that, when the problems come, people just look for every single avenue to try to, deflect or escape. But truth of the matter is that there is no escaping the problems, bro. That's why it's always important to know what you're doing and think before you do something. I know people, wow, nobody asks or nobody really does that, or you know how it really is. I get it that that's how society has painted it, but that's not the way it's supposed to be. That's why you're fucking told, when you're young, or at least back in the days, right? Of how important, it is to get to know somebody before you move forward in any type of relationship, especially sexual, because it comes with real consequences, bro. Potentially. That's why it's always crazy. Like, damn, bro, she told me she's pregnant. Fuck, what am I gonna do, bro? Like, well, didn't you sleep with her? Yeah. All right, then why the fuck are you bitching for then? Like, if you didn't want her to get pregnant, then why the fuck did you sleep with her then? Well, I just gotta use protection. I really didn't. Bro, you know that shit's not foolproof. It's almost like you choose to ignore the facts of the real world, bro. This is how it is in the real world, bro. Shit happens. That's why you're supposed to think shit through. But if you just want to, live by the moment like that, then deal with all the consequences that come your way. Then don't be bitching once they come. Mister, I live for the moment. Well, there you go. There's your moment. When you don't think shit through, shit like this happens, bro. Better safe than sorry. But if you don't want to play it safe because, I don't know, maybe you're horny, or maybe, you're trying to show off to your friends or whatever. All right, then I hope, when everything, hits the fan, then, I hope it was all worth it. I really do. When he tattooed, he presented a fake ID. Maybe real ID. So I have seen fake IDs, but even so, right? Like, you get a fake ID. I don't know. I haven't seen her, so I can't really go, and say, how she looked. I don't know. Does she look young? I really don't know. Like I said, it really didn't pique my curiosity so much for me to dive in and look at all of, right? Because even though the ID says a certain age, you're still going to be able to tell when somebody's 16, though, even if they're developed, bro. And like I said, all these other red flags, too. Um, I get it. There's women out there that look, really, really young, but it's very few and rare, bro. Yes, they exist, but very few, bro. You know what I mean? You just don't have them everywhere like that, bro. That's not how it works. Like, nah, well, there's women that look like you. Yeah, bro, but the chances of that, come on now, bro. You're acting like if that's a high possibility. You get what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.